Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So I'm going to show you guys how to achieve this everyday natural makeup look. This look is like perfect for if you're in a rush and you just want to quickly just do a nice little quick beat. So if you just want to continue watching, I'll show you guys how to achieve this look. Guys, I'm going to start off with the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Fawn, and this just pretty much just conceals my eyelids and it just creates that perfect canvas for when I apply my bronzer. So to blend out this concealer, I just use a buffer brush from BH Cosmetics. It came in a set and I got it from Beauty Bay. It just works perfectly for like blending out the concealer. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Airspun Loose Face Powder to set my eyelids. And this just avoids the creases on my eyelids. And it just makes that perfect canvas, as I mentioned before, for the bronzer. We've set the eyes with the setting powder. I'm just going to go ahead and prime my face with the Urban Decay De-Slick Complexion Primer. I just apply this on the areas where I get really oily. Because I've got big pores on my nose and I do have oily skin, I do tend to go ham on this primer. I'm not going to lie to you. It works really well also with the Urban Decay De-Slick Setting Spray as well. Now it's time to beat this face. So I'm just going to use a buffer brush that I got from BH Cosmetics. And the foundation I'm using is the new, well, it's not really new, but it's the new Longwear Radiant Foundation from Nars. And my shade is Macoe. Guys, yo, like this foundation is definitely top 3. It matches me to a T. It looks like skin, and it's lightweight, and it's a 16-hour wear foundation. So I'll highly recommend this. And you know with Nars, they go in with the shade, so like they've got shade for everyone pretty much. I need to take my time when blending out my foundation just to make sure that the base is all blended out, and especially on my neck, so that there's no flashback when I take a picture. So now that we've applied our foundation, we now want to go in with a concealer. So the concealer I'm using is the Too Faced Multi-Use Concealer in the shade Butterscotch. So I'm just highlighting under my eye. And literally guys, this concealer is top 3. Like, bruh, it's the best. Like, I just love this concealer. It's full coverage, it blurs out your face, it lasts for long, like it just blends out perfectly, like, and it's just the perfect consistency. Literally the size of the concealer is amazing as well. Like, as you can see, I'm just showing you in the video that it's literally the same size as my foundation, which is the Makeup Forever HD foundation bottle. It's like, that's how big it is. Can you imagine how long that's going to last you? So get you one, basically. So I'm just showing you guys how I'm just applying the concealer. So I'm just putting it under my eye and also on the bridge of my nose. This is just the reverse contour. It gives it that sharp snatched nose, and I'm just applying it on my nose and my cupid's bow, my chin, my forehead. And that trick that I did on my nose, I'm also doing it on my cheeks. It's just also like a reverse contour to give that snatched contour look. So I'm just going ahead and blending that highlight concealer with a damp beauty blender. This one's from Real Techniques, and can you see that I'm just also just blending that also into the bridge of my nose to just kind of just define the nose a bit more. So I'm also showing you guys that I'm blending out the concealer that I put under my cheeks, and it's just contouring my cheeks with my foundation colour, and it's just a really good trick to kind of just carve out the cheeks a bit more. So to blend that out, I just went back and used the foundation brush that I used earlier to blend out my foundation. This just gives it more of a like seamless finish, and I'm just blending out my highlight. So you can see here, I'm just going ahead and just contouring using the Black Opal foundation stick in the shade Suede Mocha. And I'm just going to contour my nose. I'm just going ahead and using a pencil brush and just contouring it. So I like to just contouring it from like the top of the bridge of my nose. So I'm just going to blend out the contour, and you can see that I'm just blending that out, and I'm more putting it towards my hairline so that it doesn't create that muddy look. So yeah, so it just gives it more seamless contour, because again, this is just an everyday makeup look. So again, I'm just using the Sigma, I think this is the E35 brush. Yeah, I think it's the E35 Sigma brush, but I'm not too sure. But what I'm going to do, I'm just going to list down all the products that I use in the description box below. And yeah, so yeah, as you can see, I'm just blending out the nose contour. So I'm just going to go ahead and set my face with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I'm just using a beauty blender to kind of set that all in place. So with the setting method, it's kind of different with the baking method, because with the baking it's kind of like you just bake your face with the powder, but with setting it, when you set it first, it just allows the makeup to just set all in place. So you can see now what I'm doing as well with the translucent powder. I'm just carving out my cheeks. Again, this is just kind of doing the reverse contouring with the powder, and it just gives it that sharp contour. So yeah, so like I would suggest that obviously if you've got dry skin, that you can kind of just stop where you set. So when you once you set, you kind of just can stop there. But if you've got oily to combination skin, or with me, I've got oily skin, so I will go ahead after I set, I will just go ahead and bake my face. So you can see here, I'm just baking my under eye, and I'm just again carving out my nose bridge with the translucent powder. Now I'm applying my bronzer. So the bronzer I'm using is the MAC Mineralise Skin Finish, and I'm just applying that with a angled contour brush. So yeah, so you can see that I'm just applying it on my cheeks and my forehead. I'm probably going to apply it on my chin, my nose. You can like literally, it's just to warm up the skin. And I know they do other shades as well, so if you're a little bit lighter or darker, you can get other shades in this. But to show you guys my favorite trick, so this is how to achieve like a really nice sharp contour. So I'm just using that same bronzer, the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, and I'm just using a blending brush to just blend that on my nose, the bridge of my nose. And I'm just going to go ahead and use a translucent powder and just kind of just carve out that contour, just make it more narrow, if that makes sense. And it just kind of just gives that illusion that basically my bridge is just longer, pretty much. Again, I'm just using the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish and bronzing up my face and my cheeks. And I'm just going ahead and using the Ebony Bronze Covergirl bronzer. I heard they discontinued this, so yeah, I don't know if you guys can still get yours, but I did get mine on Amazon. So guys, I'm just going to grab the Sigma E40 brush to just kind of blend out that same Covergirl Ebony Bronze bronzer on my eyes. And I'm just going to go back and forth and just blend that out. I'm also, on my eyelid, I'm just going to use the same bronzer, so I'm just going to pack it in. And literally, I was just freestyling when I did this, so you don't really need to be so careful with this look. Like, you can kind of just make it as dark as you want, and you can just kind of pick up as much product you want on the brush. But yeah, you just blend it out, and you just do it the same on the other eye, and you just kind of just do it however you guys want to do it. But this is a simple look, so the brown kind of just makes it more subtle. So with this eye look, it's really like you can kind of use any eyeshadow that you want. I think another good eyeshadow that you can do this look with is like a really burnt orange. Oh, that will be so nice. So yeah, like you can do the same thing that I'm doing with the bronzer. You can do it with an eyeshadow. It's really like a beginner friendly look, and it's just really easy to achieve. So I did my eyeliner and my eyelashes off camera. Now I'm just setting my face with the Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Dark Tan. So this is more my shade, this foundation powder, but it's so good. It's like I've got oily skin, and whenever I feel really hot, this powder is just the best. So I'm going ahead and I'm just lining my bottom of my eye with the Inglot gel liner. I'm going to use the NYX mascara to just use on the bottom lashes, and then I'm just going to go ahead and line my lips. So I'm just using the MAC lip liner in Cork. So here I'm just applying the Limecrime liquid matte lipstick. I don't know what color this is. I think this is Cashmere, but again, everything is going to be listed on my description box. So you can see it's a little bit lighter, so I'm not going to just leave it like this. This is just no, we don't do that over here, hunty. Okay, so yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and get the MAC Cork lip liner again, and you can see that I'm just blending this all out. And I'm just making sure that you can see that the liquid lipstick that I applied previously is like more on to the center, and the liner's just blending everything out and making it more, you know, just less ashy pretty much. I went ahead and used the MAC Snob Lipgloss, and I just put that also in the center. I wasn't able to show it properly, but you know, you get the drift. So then I went ahead again and got a darker lip liner. So I got the NYX Expresso Lip Liner just to darken out the edges a bit, because I just felt like the cork was a bit too light. So here I'm using another lip gloss. This is the e.l.f. Champagne Rose Lip Plumping Gloss. So I've just used that, and then I'm going ahead and I'm going back and using the MAC Cork Lip Liner to just blend everything out. So now I'm about to get my life together and use the Bobbi Brown Bronze Glow highlighter. So I'm using the Suede highlighter brush. I find this brush so much better. It's like a big blending brush. Like, I used to use the fan brush, but this is for the win. Like, do you see the glow? Do you see like it glistening? Like, are you guys seeing this? Like, it's the best. It's actually the best. Like, they don't call me Glow by Shah for no reason. Oh. So I'm also applying the Bobbi Brown highlight on the Cupid's bow. So what this does for me anyways, it kind of just creates that illusion that I've got a Cupid's bow. Obviously I'm not Rihanna or anything, but my one is literally non-existent. So, you know, a girl gotta do what she gotta do. So yeah, so I'm just gonna also just highlight my nose. So I'm just highlighting the button of my nose, sorry, and also on the bridge. So I just like to place the highlight on those two places, and I'm just going ahead and I'm just applying that on the top of my eyebrow just to give it me that glowing bronze nice look, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm just doing that, and I'm just applying that on my cheeks again and just blending everything out. So I just used the MAC blusher. I'm not too sure of the name, but yeah, I just like to kind of just apply that in the middle of the contour and the highlighter, so it just kind of just puts everything all together and it just blends everything out. So if you feel like you've done the most with the highlighter, you can kind of calm it down. So now I'm just going to go ahead and set my face, and I'm using the Rosewater and aloe vera spray. So guys, this is the finished look. Don't watch my hair, I didn't have time to style it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this tutorial. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and hit that post notification so you guys know what's up when I'm about to upload a new video. Bye guys.